Hello. Hey, welcome to Time with K. I have a question for you all. At what point were you going to tell me that the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes comes out in 8 days? Because I just found that out like a few days ago, and I haven't read it. For some reason I thought it was coming out in December, like Christmas. No, it's not. It's coming out on November 17th, which is, as proudly mentioned, 8 days. In 8 days. And I haven't read it yet. And I wanted to read the book before watching the movie. So, that was not a voice crack. I will be doing just that in this video. I will be reading the book in 8 days or less. And then watching the movie. In order for this video to come out as soon as possible. So yeah, I don't have possession of the book, but I know that my school has a copy of it that is available right now, so I'll get it tomorrow. I'll start reading it tomorrow. I want to listen to the audiobook, but that's not going to happen because on Libby, it still says approximately 16 weeks until it's available, and I can't wait that long. I have 8 days. So, yep. Welcome to this video where we will be reading the book of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and then watching the movie. I know next to nothing about it. I know it's a prequel. And I know nothing else. I've been avoiding all the trailers. I know nothing about it going into the book. So, yes. I'll see you soon. Probably. I wonder if there are parts in the book like there were in The Hunger Games. Okay. Oh, I already started this video. I just haven't filmed for it in a while. It is November 22nd, and today I am finally watching The Hunger Games with The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It hasn't even been out a week, but I wanted to watch it like opening weekend. I wasn't able to, so I'm watching it today. It's fine. It's also the day before Thanksgiving. But anyway, I'm watching it. Like, in a few minutes I'm leaving to watch it, so I thought I'd give you my thoughts about the book. I did not finish it. I'm telling the truth, I did not finish it. I got to part 3, so I read part 1 and part 2. On page 328, I was about to get a spoiler, accidentally, so I have, 72, 172 plus 17, 189 pages left, I'm pretty sure. So I'm more than halfway through, but I just wasn't able to finish it, but I have some thoughts. This is more boring than The Hunger Games for sure. I have not really been enjoying my time reading this. This is a standalone prequel book, so I haven't met, besides President Snow, any of these characters before. So it's just like, I'm familiar with the world but not the characters, and I feel like I've just been playing catch up or something. Like, I'm just not interested. I'm not interested. It is also in third person, which is different than the Hunger Games series, which is in first person. I'm not sure if it's first person present tense, but this is third person past tense, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it just it seems like more of a story. Like, I don't know if this book is actually a book, like in the library of the Capitol or something, called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I really hope not. But yeah, I don't feel for the character Coriolanus as I did for Katniss. He's just not as interesting, and he's like morally worse. I saw an Instagram saying that he showed lots of symptoms of narcissism, some kind of narcissism specific diagnosis, and I have to agree, because he's really selfish and he thinks only about himself and what people can do to benefit him. He also kind of has this weird obsession with Lucy Gray. Like, he's just like, she will be mine. Like, she has no choice in the matter. I want everything, because it was just revealed that he won the Hunger Games. Although I feel like for some reason Lucy Gray somehow cheated, I think that'd be a good plot twist just because it's never happened in the original trilogy. I guess I'm going to have to find out when I watch the movie. I'm watching it at a movie theater, so I can't really take notes while watching it, which is different than every other video in this playlist. I've always watched the movie at home, and I've been able to replay if I wanted to, but this one I can't because I'm watching it at a movie theater. But yeah, I don't know how accurate it is to the book. It's going to be more interesting. I can almost guarantee that's going to be more interesting than the book, because I've just really not been enjoying my time reading this, honestly. There are lots of character names, like so many, and none of them are simple, like Brian or Ashley. It's like Coriolanus and Cetria and Clementia. Like, how does she think of these names? And I can't keep track of them. I've been listening to the audiobook, which I found online for free on YouTube, so that's cool. I previously had tried to read the audiobook on Libby, but I just never got around to it, and now I don't have a hold on the audiobook currently, so I was kind of like, oh no, all hope is lost. I'm gonna have to read this like really slowly because I only have the book. And then I just searched it up on YouTube, and I found many audiobook recordings of it. And I found out also that the reader of the audiobook is actually someone named Santina Fontana, who you may not recognize by name, but you may recognize him by voice, because he said, "Oh Anna, if only there was someone out there who loved you." Yes, he plays Hans in the Frozen franchise. I like how he's been doing it. I can really distinguish the characters. Like, he doesn't only do monotone, which is good. I'm still curious about like what makes a good audiobook reader. Like, how does an author say, you're gonna read my book? And yeah, I also wonder, I guess they just take breaks in between chapters, but like, how many recordings did it take for them not to like trip up on any words and get all the pronunciations correctly and to change the voice? That's like just a lot to think about all at the same time, I feel like. Could not be me. Yeah, I'm really disappointed about like how much I'm not liking this, honestly, but whatever. Any other notes? Yeah, I don't feel attached to the character. I don't feel interested in the character. And also, who cares about the peacekeepers or the people watching the game? I want to be in the game with the main character, like I was with Katniss. It's just not... I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not liking this book. It's not bad, but it's like not interesting all the time, and yeah, it's a bummer. But I'm really excited to watch the movie. I actually wanted to do this in a separate video, but I guess I'll do it now. I have not seen the cast list of this movie. I know like the two main roles just because of some things I've seen on Instagram, but outside of that, I don't know who anybody plays. So I'm going to search up the cast right now. I actually have it up. And react. So Rachel Zegler is Lucy Gray. I knew that. She was in West Side Story. Tom Blythe is President Snow. I knew that. Okay, Hunter Schafer, who is from Euphoria, I know, plays Tigress, who is the cousin of President Snow. Okay. Peter Dinklage plays Casca Hybon. He's the dean of the school. Viola Davis. Oh, she plays Volumnia Gaul, who's like kind of the villain-ish. Like, she's like creepy. Kajal Bruchat is Tanner. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Too many names. Jason Schwartzman, Lucretis Lucky. So he's like the person that talks about the games. So like the announcer. There are lots of new people. Like, I don't recognize that many people outside of Peter, Rachel, and Viola. Those are the only people I've seen in other movies besides this, or in any part. Ashley looks from... She may be from Fuller House. Was she in Fuller House? Yeah, she was. Okay. That's how I know her. But yeah. I need to get ready to go. So, yeah. Time to watch the movie. Maybe I'll vlog a little at the movie theater. Without giving away my location, of course. Okay. Bye. Okay, I just came back from watching the movie, and although I wasn't able to take notes, as I did tell you, I know two things for sure. First, I really don't want to finish this book, but I probably will. And second, I really liked the movie. It was really, really good. This book is so boring. It's like, what, 500 pages? I took 2 hours and 38 minutes to finish the movie, and now I'm done, and I don't have to, like, I don't have to go back to the movie. I don't have to go back. I don't have to experience it multiple times. I can just read it. I can just experience it in one go. Like, what a concept. This is 517 pages. The audiobook is like 16 hours. The movie, 2 hours and 38 minutes. I'm telling you right now, watch the movie instead of reading the book. I'm still going to read the book. But yeah, it was so much better. They did make some changes. I'm not sure how many changes they made since I haven't finished the book. But all the changes I feel like were tactful, and they didn't make the story worse or anything. I really don't have that much attachment to the story. anyway, so I don't think any of the changes really would, even if they were like way different, would really affect me. But yeah, I really liked it. Acting wise, it was pretty good. I think the standout was Rachel Zegler, who played Lucy Gray Bard. I really liked her as well. I can't remember her name. Her character, it may be Festus or something. She had like short red hair. I really liked her acting as well. She was in the games with all of them, as well as Tigress was just as I imagined her. The person that the character that was played by Hunter Schafer. The main character was fine. I don't know, like he wasn't like wonderful, but he was like, he was good. I just haven't, yeah. He was good. I have been avoiding any of the music from this. I haven't listened to The Hanging Tree. I haven't listened to the other song that Lucy Gray sings. Hadn't listened to Can't You Catch Me Now by Olivia Rodrigo. So yeah, now I can give myself permission to start listening to those. Like the full way through. But yeah, Rachel has such a great voice, and Olivia sang during the end credit scene. Not end credit scene, the end credits, but I left before it was all the song was all the way down, but it did sound good. Like I'm familiar with the chorus from TikTok, but I'm in the trees, I'm in the breeze, da 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 da. My footsteps on the ground, something like that. But yeah, it was good. I really did like it. It was interesting. It's actually split up into parts like the book is. It says part 1 and part 2 and part 3, but what's interesting is that it split it up different than the book. So basically, in the book, part 1 ends with Lucy Gray saying to Corey Lane is basically, believe that I can actually win these games. But in the movie, I'm pretty sure, when does it end? I can't even remember. Sorry, I can't remember. And the third part starts around the same time as in the book. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna binge this because I just want to get it over with, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably have more thoughts once I've read the book. But it was good. I definitely prefer it. Unless the last part of the book is like spectacular, I definitely prefer the movie than the book. But yeah, it was good. It was good. I think I liked the actor, the main character person that played Snow, his acting more as the movie went along, as he like did more things. Yeah. So like at the end I was like, wow, this person's pretty good, but at the beginning I was like, yeah, whatever. Maybe because nothing interesting was happening with his character. But yeah, it just like the hours I have put into this book for it to be explained in like 2 minutes in the movie is like just mind-boggling to me. Why do people read books when there are adaptations? I can't understand it. I'm pretty much done. I have things to do. I'll be back when I finish the book, whenever that might be. I hope it's gonna be like later today or later tomorrow, because as I said, I want to get it over with. Hi everyone. We've been in my room for a while, and I recently actually filmed a video in the basement down here, and I just thought I might as well film a part of the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes here as well. Mainly because I left my camera down here and I was too lazy to bring the camera up when it would be easier to just bring the memory card down. So yeah, I finished Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I actually finished it a few days ago. The date was November 27th. I actually cannot remember the date that I started the book, but yeah, it's November 29th now. I took a few notes, but yeah, the part that I was reading was basically part 3 of the book. I had read part 1 and part 2 prior. So yeah, let's get started with my thoughts. It is so much better than part 1 and part 2. I think the reason for that may be that we're not in the capital anymore. Only because really that there are so many people to keep track of in the capital. Like there's so many different names. None of them are like necessarily, like, no offense, memorable. Maybe they are memorable because they're like, for lack of a better term, weird. But like they're if they're all weird, none of them are weird, if that makes sense. It also felt a lot more fast paced, and I was able to kind of like binge it. I wanted to finish it by the end of last week, which was technically Sunday. I ended up finishing it on Monday, but it's fine. Yeah, as you know, I've just been listening to the audiobook on 2 times speed. Also, real quick, it was really funny every single time that somebody's supposed to sing in the book because the reader, he does not sing. He basically just pitches his voice higher and he's like, are you coming to the tree? It's just really funny. Something else to notice is that there are lots of quotes from the movie that are directly from the book, so that's pretty cool. I'm not sure how much involvement Suzanne Collins had in this, and I still can't believe how fast it was adapted because the book came out in 2020 and it's already adapted 3 years later. But anyway, yeah, it did stay true a lot to the book. I'm telling you right now, the movie is better than the book. I like the movie better than the book. It's just so long. The book is so long. And I thought I'd be so motivated to read new books after finishing the book, and then I blink, and then I realized that it's only like 5 days until the 3 days. By the time I finish it, 3 days. I finish on the 27th, right? 3 or 4 days, however math works, until the month is done. And I've only read I won't spoil it, but I haven't read that much this month, and it's a lot thanks to this book. So, boo, Ballad of Songbirds is Snake book. Although I like the movie better, I feel like the book does a better job of talking about Coriolanus than the movie. Because we're in Coriolanus' head, it's in third person, we understand how so self-centered he is and conceited, while in the movie I just feel like we're able to experience everybody from everybody's perspectives, kind of. I feel like I understand Coriolanus more reading the book than I did watching the movie. I was more interested in Lucy Gray in the movie than Coriolanus in the movie. Sorry about that noise in the background, I can't do anything about it, but something I also just remembered a difference is that we see after Coriolanus tries or successfully shoots Lucy Gray down, we see more, he goes back to the, not districts, or I guess, yeah, he goes back to the districts and then he goes to the capital eventually, and I feel like that wasn't as stressed in the movie, either that or I just can't remember that time in the movie when he went back after shooting her. Those are, I think, all the notes that I have. So yeah, I'm gonna go on to the music. There are a few music tracks that are included in this movie. A lot of that is written or performed by the Covey, who are the band of characters, or the family kind of that Lucy Gray is a part of, that I guess emigrated to District 12, if that's the right word. But yeah, the person that plays Lucy Gray is named Rachel Zegler. I really like her acting in this, and I also obviously like her voice. It's kind of different because she does a lot of vocal cries, and she's also singing with an accent, but I like both of her performances, singing and acting performances, and West Side Story and Ballad. And she also has Snow White coming out, so she has a very good career so far. But anyway, I added a few songs from the Hunger Games soundtrack to my liked songs. So I added Nothing You Can Take From Me, Pure as the Driven Snow, Lucy Gray Part 1 and Part 2, as well as Can't Catch Me Now. What's kind of interesting is that for Lucy Gray Part 1 and Part 2, the melody repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats, but the lyrics stay the same, which is not really my usual style of thing, song that I appreciate, because it's not as varied, but it worked. It's literally only her voice, there's some kind of reverb going on, because I feel there's a little bit of an echo. But yeah, sometimes I guess that's all you need. Bears the Driven Snow I cannot even really remember right now, so I'm going to have to play that again. And I feel like that's not going to get signed if I can't remember one of my songs. Then Nothing You Can Take From Me is a song that she sings after she's pushed down by the peacekeeper after her hearing her name in District 12 called out. And it's interesting because she sang it live, or she sang all of these recordings live. So in the song you can hear the lines of dialogue between her singing and the movie, so it's kind of weird. So yeah. And then Can't Catch Me Now and I may release a cover for soon on the TikTok, so look out for that. I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was kind of all over the place and kind of long, although I don't think it needs to be this long, but whatever. No regrets for sure. I want to release this video this week, so I don't want to stay up now, but I have some free time tomorrow, so I'll probably edit and hopefully release this video sometime tomorrow. little tired, so I'm gonna go to bed as soon as humanly possible. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.